Hello, and welcome to Daddy Reviews, the series where I, Big Daddy Wheels, review a movie, game, or show. Today we will be reviewing the most recent movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Now, personally, I feel like people have been a little bit too harsh on it, acting like it's absolute trash. So I'm going to go through some pros and cons of the movie and then give you my final opinion. First off, I like to think that this movie does a pretty decent job of creating a new world with its own ecosystem and interesting creatures, and it also just is pretty nice to look at. Here we've got a few of those creatures that I was just mentioning, and come on, just look at that little slime guy above me. He's so goofy and adorable with his tiny little eyes and his big, goofy body. And of course, you can't forget Jonathan Majors as Kang the Conqueror. I mean, dude's an amazing actor. He definitely, I would have to say, carries most of this movie, if not all of it. I also personally enjoyed the majority of the humor in this game. I was always chuckling throughout the movie, and Paul Rudd does an excellent job whenever it comes to delivering comedic lines. Now, as far as cons go, I think the biggest issue for this movie is that they don't do a very good job of establishing like any kind of high stakes. Like you look at this scene, for example, when Kang is supposed to be threatening Scott with hurting his daughter, and all he really does is use his mind to like pick her up and move her around a little bit. Like, he doesn't hurt her at all, and yet Scott just pretty much immediately folds. So it's like hard to feel any kind of tension at this moment in particular. And also, I think part of it has to do with being in a whole new world. You don't really have any established connection to that world that's in danger. They have to kind of rush through it all in one movie. And even with the main characters, most of them we haven't really known for very long. Besides Ant Man, we don't see his wife very often or Hank Pym, and we're also still very new to, you know, Hank's wife. So yeah, just the movie doesn't really pull you in very well and make you feel like there's high stakes. And of course, you can't forget just how ridiculously dark a lot of the lighting is for so many of the scenes in the movie. And it's been happening in a lot of other movies too. I don't even understand what the point of this trend is. Overall, I'd probably give the movie like a 6.5 out of 10. It's not horrible, but it's not great, especially considering how high of a bar Marvel has set with their past movies. So if you want to keep up with what's going on in the MCU, you can go watch it on Disney Plus if you already have an account or a friend has it, but it definitely is not something that's worth paying if you don't have it or paying to see it in a movie. It's whatever. Anyway, here's my adorable little puppy to make up for that disappointing movie. And please let me know in the comments what movie, game, or show you would like me to review next.